Hi everyone, welcome back. Just to give you a short video before I close for a week for Christmas. Outtakes, they happen, of course. We're making videos here, it doesn't always go to plan. I've saved a few, there's been many more. I'm just going to chuck them together, hopefully you get a little bit of a laugh from it, and at the end got some ice skates that I'm going to show you. Enjoy. So once again, welcome back, and we've got these sexy Carvella. Sexy? You sound like a bloody pervert. Alright, so now he's nice and hot. We can get our midsole on. Prick, it's upside down. He's crying for a minute, it's right. It takes a strong man to cry. Today I'm showing you one of our deluxe jobs that we've got in. We've got these nice... So we've got these lovely Trickers Chelsea boots in for a full leather resole. Keep watching to see how we do. See how we do? All right, my lovely people, it's business time. So first thing we're going to do for these uppers is clean them and prepare them to be nourished. So we're going to use our Sapphire cleanser. Ah! So what we're going to do is just crack open this. Oops! Crap. Really a case of... Hey! So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the re-welt. What we're doing is taking our new welt and using a hand awl to hand sew the thread through the upper and the gamming. Come on, man, you can do better. Good morning, everyone. As always, I'm Dan at Tring Repair and Key Shop. Welcome. Sake! Phone! Bro! Behold the terrifying vision of... Okay, so we just start... Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Tring Shoe Repair and Facebook shop. Facebook shop, come on, man. If we don't fight, Captain, they will kill us both. Dun, 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 dun. Right, that's enough of that. So, the thing is, guys, I did say when I first launched this channel that I was going to show you some of the weird stuff that I get coming in, and to be honest I haven't had that much coming over the past month, but today we got these ice skates and we are converting them from ice skates, taking this blade off, turning them into roller blades. So let me just show you what we're doing. We got these cool leather Electra ice skates, which is unusual to see. Of course they got a single ice skate blade on the bottom, and what we got is this double bladed inline skates. You know, I like to say roller skates because that's what I thought they were. That's what I knew they were called when I was growing up. But they're inline skates, and we've got our wheels, and we've got our bearings, and we're just going to screw it onto the bottom of the shoe, and it's going to be quite cool. So let's crack on. Okay, cool. So first thing we're going to do is just take these screws out so we can get this old blade off. Screw you. Right, I can tell this is going to take a bit of elbow grease, this job, so I'll go and get my tin of elbow grease out the back that you will not see. You know, I like jobs like this. I always take in any odd jobs that come in. Not so long ago, I fixed a saucepan lid. And why not, you know? Actually, I'm going to keep these screws down here so we can put them back in the same holes if possible. We're probably gonna have to make new holes, but yeah, I figured why not fix this saucepan lid. Helps the customer out, gets me a bit of pocket money, and you know, that's what we're here for, isn't it? Cobblers cobble things together. So there's all our screws out, and I release you. One blade off. So let's figure out how we can get this bad boy on. Okay, so let me just tell you what's going on, because it's pretty awkward. Now, this new blade attachment, although it's the right size technically, it doesn't really fit properly. I'm going to have it sort of hanging off the heel to one side a little bit so that it's pointing straight. Of course, we've got wheels on these, and the customer, I'm not sure if it's a male or female, to be honest, needs to be skating in a straight line. The wheels need to be lined up. So if I am to basically get this blade in line with the laces, which seems to be as forward as we can have it pointing on the shoe, it's hanging off the heel just a bit. I think that will be fine though, so we're just going to have to make some new screw holes. So just going to mark some holes just where we're going to put the new screws, and then we can get on with getting the new screws in. Yay! All right, it's business time. So let's line up our, what should we call it? Bracket. I'm going to call it a bracket. Let's line up our bracket and work at getting these screws back in now that we've made our new pilot holes. You know, unfortunately this new bracket just doesn't, the holes in this new bracket don't line up with the old holes, so it would have been nice if it did, but what can we do? What can we do? This is going to take a bit of elbow grease, so maybe I'll show you some bits, and maybe I will fast forward other bits, as I'm sure you didn't log on just to see me struggling and wrestling with a single screw, because you know one of them's not going to want to go in. One of them's going to give me grief. Oops! Oh no! Hey! I've got a magnetic screwdriver. Who knew? Well, I mean, I knew, but I guess I forgot. I'll tell you one thing, at least this is going to be on nice and solid. It's going to be the Arnold Schwarzenegger of ice skates. Not ice skates, inline skates. Okay, so now for the heely screws. So we can't have a loose heel. You know, as I'm recording this, whenever I'm doing any videos, I'm obviously very conscious of the fact that I'm filming, and you know, it has to, you need to be able to see what I'm doing, and it needs to go well, really. And I'm having to put in so much elbow grease with these bloody screws. But it is what it is. We will not abandon the video in the face of adversity. We will struggle through as a team. Come on, get in there. Yeah, of course, it would be so much easier to use a power drill for this, but I can't get down in between this bracket with what I've got. Drill attachment isn't long enough. Okay, now they're all in, and all I'm just going to do now is go around each one and really give it some welly, make sure they're in proper tight, because these are obviously going to be functional inline skates, so we want them to be very secure and robust. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, there we are, on nice and solid, so now we can get the wheels on. Alright, so let me just show you the wheels quickly. Off ice skating, get it? Off ice skating. Anyway, they come with 2 bearings that go either side of the wheel, so it spins, and then let's call it a shank, goes all the way through the middle and ties in with some bolts either side. So let's lock them in place. Now, one thing I have noticed, just for aesthetics purposes, is we've got this brand, this logo. I'm going to have it facing the outside of the boot, so it's visible. Pretty sure that's the idea anyway. And then once we've got our bolts in, just going to use some Allen keys to tighten it up. And we can do these nice and tight because we've got the bearings inside, so they're still going to spin freely. One, wheel the first. Okay, so once again, just going to check all the nuts, make sure they're nice and tight. The bolts, sorry. There we go. Now before we finish, we've got 2 parts left over. Whatever could they be for? Aha, of course. It's this brake rubber. Now of course this is the bit that just fits on the toe at the front. And you know, it's what they dig their foot into the ground for, to brake. So there's 2 little holes in there. If I can figure out which is the right bloody way it goes on. There it goes. So just squeeze this to the front, and then we've got 2 brackets to go through. So without further ado, let the bracket meet the hole. There he is. Snug as a bug in a rug. You know, sometimes I have conversations with other cobblers. It's hard to decide or judge just what to charge for certain jobs, especially odd jobs. I'm charging this lady £952. Okay, that is the video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a little giggle at me, and have a Merry Christmas and stay safe. I'll see you soon in the new year. Take care.